questions on people have been asking me about the Singapore trip and other things. Guys, yes, I happened to meet few mentees over there in Singapore. They were not only from the current batch, from past batches as well, and they were all excited. We were supposed to have a larger meet, but due to the timelines and the time schedules and other things, we couldn't meet everyone. But interesting thing is, what I did is I did took them to all and whoever came, I took them to the casino that night. You know what we did? I showed them how we needed to do a scalping and how casino is similar to the way the trading is to be done. The longer the time you're going to be there inside the casino, you will lose definitely. You will lose definitely. The same thing applies in trading as well. The longer the time you're going to be there, keep on trading multiple trades, we will eventually lose. Why many people make money in the morning and then lose it in the afternoon? Because you would keep on wanting to make money. The same concept applies in the casinos as well. Okay, so in the casino, when you are doing it, you will definitely, when you are entering, you would have made some moves and everything, and then we would have made money. And if you are not exiting it, we would have made a loss. So what we did is there were a lot of them who were on employment pass and one or two were on the PR. So we went inside and then I showed them how we needed to choose a table. I normally play a Sigpo table. Okay, so we went, changed around $4,000 and then we started betting. And one of the person, I think it was Silva was there. He was an on employment bars. Sorry, he was a PR. So he paid around $150 to $200 to get into that. That will be the levy charge. So I told him, you don't worry about it. Come inside, we'll take care of the levy charge. We went in. Maybe around we would have been there hardly for 5-10 minutes. Mainly we went for the dinner because the dinner would be very good in the Chinese restaurants which they have it in the casino. So we had a very good dinner. After the dinner, we just wanted to recover the charges which we paid for the dinner and also for the levy. So we went for 2-3 tables. We identified 2 tables which were giving us all the probabilities. You just needed to wait for the right probability and we waited for that. 2 tables, it gave us out of 5 tables we played, 4 was in our favor, 1 was against it. With $4,000, after all the charges and everything, we made around $1,200 to $1,400 and then came out. And all in 10 minutes. So that particular night's charges and everything is covered. Plus, we had a good time for almost 1.5 hours. Then we spent time discussing about the trading and how each of them evolved and other things. What I would love to do, what I would love to hear from all of you is, many people think only trading is going to be live. The reason why I'm explaining you this is, apart from trading, go out and enjoy yourself. Okay, trading should be one part of your element in your life. You have bigger things in life which I want you to explore as well. Okay, not necessary that I'm asking you to go to casino. No, even for them, I told a strict no to casino. The reason is, casino is a place, if you're not able to control yourself, you will surely be able to get stuck over there. It happened to me in the past, but it is like an addiction. Okay, it is like an addiction. If you are not able to control your addiction moves, then do not even try. Similar to the way you smoke like in a cigarette or a liquor or like in a casino, trading is also one such element. Okay, these and then the fifth one would be the racing, horse race and other things. Someone who's into gambling, into horse race and other things, they will never be able to come out of it. If you guys have to have a control, only then you have to do it. And everything you needed to learn the good and the bad and try to avoid the bad. Okay, you just needed to know, because the way the world operates, you needed to know all the things which is happening around you, and then you choose what is good for you and then keep going with that. Okay, and most importantly, only when you become content with what you are doing, you will be able to be happy. Okay, only when you are able to be content with what you're doing, you will be able to be happy. So never ever try to do anything which will hurt you. And the most important thing, take risk which you can afford to lose it. Again and again, I told them very clearly, even if we are going with the 4K inside, and even if we lose this entire money, it's not going to impact me, or either me or this trip or anything. If that is the kind of money which you're able to get into the market as well, you will never be able to regret at all. And the most important one, never borrow capital and trade. Please, please, please. Many of you have been sending me message, Shiva, somehow like, and I needed to recover my loss. I will borrow this much money, and after the session, I will put this much capital and other things. Guys, come on. The reason why I'm sharing all these setups and everything is for you to learn. Okay, for you to learn. First, learn. Start small. How many of you were like jealous of the way we were like, and I was enjoying over there? There would have been few souls who would have been jealous. I wouldn't say like I'm jealous as such, but this guy is living a life which I wanted to live. How many of you felt that? Why I was able to do that? You guys just think about it. Am I like in got success overnight? Did the success came to me overnight? You know how much struggle I like, and this is my 25th year of my working. I don't know how many of you know that. I've been working for 25 years. So people would be still calling me Shiva and everything. I would be feeling happy. The reason is they all connect with me at their age. There are guys who are at 23, 24, and 25. They are all connecting with me. Shiva, how are you? Can we go there? Come on, let's party. Let's do that. Then I always think that I'm their age. At least they are able to connect with me. Why? Though I never felt I'm at almost 47, 48. How many of you would know that like and I'm close to 47, 48? That is what it is. You just needed to enjoy yourself, and most importantly, don't think age as a number. Okay, just enjoy yourself. Life will give you everything. Okay, all I wanted you to do is during the initial years, don't be afraid to take risks. During your initial year, don't be afraid to take risks. I could have easily done a 9 to 6 job. First and foremost, let me tell you, I was from the hotel industry. I was getting paid very high. Okay, I was paid very high. When I say paid very high, in 2000, sorry, 99, 2000, I used to earn close to, some months I used to earn close to 50,000. Imagine 50,000 in 99. My salary would be around 4 or 5K, but my overall, the tips and the overall amount which I used to get is around 50,000 a month. I quit that job because I didn't enjoy it, took a risk, joined the BPO for 2,500 rupee. Yes, 1999. Yes, 98, 99 I'm talking about. And then joined. Okay, I was in various hotels actually. Within a year or two, I would have worked at least 5, 6 properties. Okay, so I was working like that. And then joined the BPO for 2,500 rupee. 2,500 from 50K to 25. The reason is I didn't enjoy that and I took a risk. From 225, I scaled up, scaled up, scaled up. And it took me almost 7 or 8 years to reach a director level position. And then at that time, my salary went from 10 lakh to 20 lakh when I moved to Bombay. This I'm talking about way back in 2009-10. So 20 lakh in 2009-10 yearly package, it's a very good one. For me, that is more than sufficient. Guys, do you see a gap now? I'll just explain you this as well. Whenever you see a gap on a 3-minute time frame, though the market is now falling literally, please be careful. This is the area wherein they will be able to do a sudden reversal. Okay? Okay, so this, we just needed to see whether the gap is getting filled. This is on the Bank Nifty. Nifty is not doing much. Can you see this? This is purely HDFC play, nothing else. If you go and look at HDFC chart, this guy would be falling. It is only on 3-minute time frame. And Nifty, hardly any move. Wow. They are just playing in rotations. Okay, so coming back, both SBI and HDFC, everybody is in the red now. Coming back to that, the BPO sector moved from there. That is where like I started to lose as well. But one good thing which I've done is never borrowed money from anyone or from the market and then lost it. Yes, I lost all my savings in 1 year. That is all fine. But the most important element is never lose your, what to say, self confidence or never lose what is your true potential. Even today, if you guys allow me on the road with like in a single rupee, I'm not even with the rupee, I know I have the potential to scale up again. That is what I would expect from all of you. Never ever in any situation, guys, there have been situations where I have been down and out completely. I was jobless for 6 months. I was jobless for 6 months once I quit the hotel industry because I was not getting any job and I don't have a single penny. And I went to attend an interview. I was not able to borrow, like, and ask money from my parents. What I did, I walked all the way because I don't have money to even board a bus or a train. I walked almost for 5 or 6 kilometers to attend an interview. So even in that scenario, because you would have lost all your friends at that time, okay? Because like in money, when you have the money, friends will be there. There will be few times wherein you will be able to identify the good and the bad ones only when the money is not there with you. Okay, I could have easily asked some of the other friends, but I don't want to. I thought it might be a burden. Then that's what pulled me. Now, like in I see many youngsters. Can I get like in 1 lakh, 2 lakh capital? I'll return it to you. Guys, never ever ask money to others. I'm telling you. First and foremost principle you should keep is never operate under loan or never ask someone for you to like and do trading and other things. Never do that. Be it for anything. Struggle yourself. Then you will know the true value of success when you achieve that. Okay, so never ever give up on any situation. Easily, I could have given up on 4 or 5 situations. Trading was not working, hotel industry was not working. Then I moved into what to say, healthcare. Easily, I could have given up there because I do not know anything about typing at all. With all these limitations, if I'm able to do it, imagine you guys are blessed. I'm telling you honestly, I'm not good at studies in my school. I can't speak proper English till my what to say BPO. I couldn't even frame a sentence till my BPO career because it is all because of my seniors who were pushing me to handle that. I took it as a challenge. Though I studied in an Anglo-Indian school, I was pakka local guy. I don't know how many of you know about Chennai. In Chennai, I was born and brought up in North Madras, a area called Vesarpadi. Okay, that area is one of the most notorious area in the whole town. I don't know how now, but those days it is the most notorious area, and we would see only rowdies roaming around. Unfortunately, my father's what to say, the office quarters was there, and we were there. If a guy from a local, pakka local, can come and speak like this in English, then imagine you guys have all the lot more potentials. Guys, it's not to like and make you all feel bad. It is to make you all feel if this guy can able to come out like that, then imagine how you all will be able to come out. Yes, guys, I was in MKB Nagar. I don't know how many of you know MKB Nagar. MKB Nagar 17th Street is my favorite actually, because that is the place I lived almost for 20 years of my life. You guys just needed to push yourself. You guys just needed to push yourself. Guys, I'm telling you, world is such a place everyone wanted to pull you down. Everybody wanted to pull you down. Except you and your family, no one else wanted to value you. You just needed to live for your family, live for yourself, and don't even care a damn about anyone in this world. Anyone who says that you can't do it, just ask them to F off. That's it. I want you guys to work for yourself, and you just needed to live your life. Guys, I'm telling you, you put your effort and you keep doing what is best for you and for your family, one day or the other, you will definitely shine well in life. Trading is such a beautiful one when you will be able to do whatever the things which you wanted to do it for your life. Only thing is, we needed the discipline. We needed the discipline, which will take time. Even for me, it took long time. And there was a situation where I started thinking that I should be and be content with what I'm doing. Just a second. Guys, yes, there will be days wherein you will be getting tested again and again and again. Okay, and you will be getting tested for years together. So people who think that the success comes overnight, no. To be in this place, I had to face all kind of struggles. You will have like an work pressure, you will have peer pressure, you will have lot of people in your office who wanted to pull you down because you wanted to succeed, and they will never wanted you to succeed. The same will happen in the trading life as well. When you post something, people will try to pull you down. How many times people would have said and this guy cannot do that, this and other things. But I know I have made several traders who have been so good in their life. That is more important than anything else in the life for me. Even out of the whatever the in a crowd which we have, even if I'm able to make 50 of you as the best traders in future, somewhere down the line, maybe 20 years or 50 years down the line, when you meet me somewhere, I hope I live that 50 years. And if you meet me somewhere down the road, I want you guys to look at my face and give me a happy smile. That is what in life is all about. I shouldn't be looking to turn back my face. I should be able to see your face and give you a happy smile. Life will need it to do that. One more thing. This gap is still there. Just watch out. One more thing. In any moment, even if you are not able to help someone, please do not hurt someone. That's a simple request. I'm telling you honestly. Don't hate anyone, even if you guys are not able to help that person. You can just simply say sorry and then move on. It is not our job to hurt someone. Let's move on. Guys, I'm not talking about the gap between the candle and the VWAP. I'm talking about this gap. Do you see this? This is what we will be learning in the gap theory. What is this gap is all about? Okay, usually these gaps gets created during intraday when there is a large orders getting sent out. Some of the times you will see some of the orders not getting fulfilled. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Love you all. Please keep all these things in mind. I think the market, there is something which is peculiarly happening here. Guys, this is off late, the market has been giving you all kind of nonsense moves. What is the nonsense moves? The Nifty is not going anywhere. It is just playing around in the territory. But the Bank Nifty has been doing somewhere like crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. I know all of you will make me proud and you guys will make your family proud. I would love to hear from your family somewhere down the line. We are happy. Let's see whether this guy is going to be making a big move with the volume. Wow, this is such a big candle. Guys, I know each one of you are not working for yourself. Everybody wanted to succeed because you guys wanted to help your family in one way. I can proudly say, not even a single soul will say, Shiva, I wanted to earn money and then I wanted to enjoy my life all alone. I don't think anybody in this world or anybody in this session would say that. Everybody wanted to do something good for your family. So I truly wanted all of you to succeed. Okay, so are we going to be getting to see a two candle theory? Let's see. Let's see. This one is close to 3940K. This is the first one, which is coming with more volume. So every move on the upside is getting a fall. I know some of you would have got emotional. Sometimes we need the emotions in life. We are not a non-living thing. Even if it is a reversal, I would wait. I would wait till this gap is getting filled. I would wait because this is like in a crazy move which is happening. Now let's go and see the market premium charts. Okay, the premiums are like in slowly melting. You can clearly see the premiums on the Nifty has melted completely, and it is like in discounts have been coming back. Bank Nifty, all premiums. This is exactly what I wanted it. When the market is falling, we need the premiums on the call side to be higher compared to the put side. Okay, so if you go and look at the data for the Bank Nifty now, 45,000. Look at this, what has happened in the last few minutes now. What is happening here? Are you getting a clue here? Based on whatever the things which you guys have been learning, what is the clue which you're getting 45,000? It's a round strike. You guys are going to be telling me what is that which you are learning. Then we will be going into the two candle theory. Guys, this blue box, it's nothing but like an, I will tell you, it is an indicator which we have added in TradingView. It is option scalping V2. You can add it as well. It is available complimentary for all of you. It will give you a clue on what is the change which is happening real time on Bank Nifty, Nifty, Dow, Wix. And then you will also be able to see what is the current rate at which the Bank Nifty key stocks are trading. This particular contributor, we have not added it, but we have given you all this. Okay, so it will be available. You'll also be able to see the change, 15-minute change, hourly change and everything. Now coming back here, what is that which you're seeing here? What is the clue we are getting it? Which side in the last 15 minutes or so, the writers have created more positions? Perfect. Call side. Great. What is happening here? Call side, the price is falling. But what is happening with the IV here? You guys are learning everything. IV has been shooting from 10 to 12. What is the reason here? At the lower levels, the call buyers who would have been thinking that this market is going to be doing a recovery, they are trying to do an average. Only when the buyers coming in, their IVs will shoot up. But price is falling, OI is jumping. Is it a good sign for me to go and buy a call? No. On the other hand, you can clearly see the price is going higher, OI is also going higher. That means here the long buildup is happening. This is almost from 220 odd level. It has gone to 420, 430 in no time. And what has happened to the IV here? Price is moving higher, OI is moving higher, IV is moving higher from almost 12 to 12.5 or whatever it is, 11 to 12. This is a perfect area wherein you are getting to see every parameter in the book is getting fulfilled. Correct? So buyers are coming here, sellers are coming here. So if you are a seller, be on the call side. If you are a buyer, be on the put side. Now what I will do, considering the RSI is extremely oversold, the market is almost giving you the two candle move. This one is 44, this one is 59. Yes, almost. We wanted anything above 45 plus. Then in that scenario, the market would be giving us an opportunity. Plus the call side, the premiums are higher, which is also an advantage. Now, if you go and look at the trending OI, what is the trending OI data is suggesting you on a 15-minute time frame? The OI on the call side has been continuously jumping from 78 lakhs to 1.5. From 85 lakh, it went to 90 odd levels. Now it has fallen to 65. Which side the OI is falling? Are you able to understand the point now? When the put is falling, what is the reason? The writers on the put side covering their position. Imagine you being a put writer. Okay? I'll just show you the put writing. What is happening with 45,000? From morning, you were writing the put at around 199, 230 and other things. But all of a sudden, the market is keep moving now. What are you doing in the 3 minute? Can you see this? What are you doing now? The writers have started to cover their positions. Can you see this? The longs are coming in. Writers are also covering their positions big time. If the longs are coming in, which is a clear sign, this market is expected to move further higher and higher and higher. That means in the put side, not on the call side. Any bounce now? What I needed to do? Any bounce? Only thing is, if someone wanted to fill his gap, he will make sure that the market head towards his territory before the next move happening. Don't try to be in a hurry to enter here. I would try to be here and then till the gap area and then this area. So I'm expecting the market to do a reversal up to like in 45,050 odd levels and then go all the way up to 45,150 also. Currently it is at 45,008 and 44,867. Please be careful. RSI is still at extremely low levels. Okay, these are the areas wherein the market can do a sudden reversals. The interesting thing is all the large caps are falling now. All the large caps are falling, which is a sign that this market is not only looking to defend the 20-day and 50-day moving average, it is falling. Guys, I'm telling you, if these guys are just going to be falling below this level, it is going to be all hell break loose because it took a journey from almost 44,000 to 46. How many days? Look at this. From almost 4th September till 15th September. And it took only 3 or 4 days for them to bring everything down. And remember, if they're able to break the shackle, we might just see the 200-day moving average also in the upcoming days. This is something which even I was not expecting it. Though the Nifty is just trying to play, there is something which is majorly cooking in Bank Nifty, which is going to be an underperformer in the upcoming days. Okay, why the VIX is not moving? Yes, this is something which is fascinating. Okay, usually for this kind of a move, by this time we should have seen the VIX doing its bit, but I think everything is getting manipulated nowadays, and it is very, very strange for me to say that as well. Okay, yes, there has been a news that Indian visa services has been suspended in Canada. No, we have suspended the visas for any Canada citizens, which is going to have a repercussion. What will be the repercussion now? Canada will say, we are also going to be suspending the visa for Indians. Then automatically the Indians who are staying there, large community, they will all be under a threat. This is going to be a very big problem. And next thing, who is one of the largest FIIs who are into the market? It is Canada Pension Fund. So those guys, if they started to unwind their portfolios, okay, they have close to 1 lakh crore or something worth of investments. If that is going to be taken into out, then we might see a bigger fall happening. I think every sentiment is now getting into the mind now. So what will happen? Probably 1.5 or 1.7 lakh crore, whatever that is there. Imagine if these guys are going to be getting an exit, then it will be a big problems for the economy at this current juncture. That sentiment is what is driving the market. Yes, we may say that we will be supporting it, we will do all those things. It's going to be a very tricky one. The upcoming days is going to be very tricky. But what will happen is, in this low environment, this is getting more and more tricky now. Usually, you needed a high VIX environment playing out. Okay, if it is not, this is going to be getting very, very tricky. I'm going to be waiting all the way up here for me to short this market. Thanks, Anwar. We will definitely meet up one day. Don't worry. Guys, how many of you are there in Delhi? I will be around Delhi on 29th, 30th, and 1st. If possible, we'll try to catch up on 30th in the evening. If you guys are attending the FinDoc event, we can catch up there. Otherwise, we can meet up on 30th night in Delhi. I'll be there. Guys, I will be meeting you all in other cities as well. Just give me some time. I will plan something. Okay, so why I keep using the 3 minute time frame, guys, as I keep insisting, 3 minutes is where I will be able to do a scalping. 1 minute is way too fast. 3 minutes is fine. 5 minutes is okay for a newbie. Guys, don't worry. I will definitely plan some trips across different cities. We are planning it abroad maybe next year, but we will definitely plan some trips by end of this year, early next year to different cities. I will be there. Don't worry. We'll meet up. Okay, can they take it higher? Yesterday, a 600 point fall, another 500, 600 point fall today. Guys, today, for some reason, in the second half, if we are getting a reversal, if we are able to defend this level and then if we are able to close it maybe in the green or like in giving you a big, what to say, top and then like making you like in a form and hammer getting formed, then yes, we may get to see a sudden reversal happening. But today will be like in a D-day for our markets to know what they're going to be doing. But this is really surprising. Way HDFC and then the ICICI, Kotak, everybody is falling in a single day. This is a perfect day for the bats to completely attack them. Yes, this is the volume, guys. What the square box is, whenever it meets the 50K volume in trading view, we have given that clue. Okay, in OI Pulse advanced chart, we have shown you in the dark highlighted one, right? That's exactly that. And can you see this? How the gap is pretty large between the PSR when it is falling. So that's the reason we use the PSR. So now, if the PSR, if it is going and touching this, the PSR will turn below. I wanted to see whether the PSR is going to be getting formed here or here. If it is getting formed here, then we will have like in one big rally happening on the upside. But if the PSR is going to be getting formed nearby, then the rally may not be that much on the upside so that I can take a reversal trade when it goes to the super trend in case if it does. Can you see this? Will this fall be happening now? Considering the PSR has come closer and closer, the rally is about to end. Okay, on the downside, whatever the rally which has been happening, it is about to end. Guys, you will need to add the signal in the indicators, OSPL signal to see that. Okay, this is Bank Nifty, right? There have not been any signals today. That's the reason you are not able to see it. So I think Bank Nifty for the past 2 days or 3 days, there has not been much. Wow, the last signal was here. Somewhere around 15th, maybe. There has not been much because the Bank Nifty has not been moving with the volumes at all. Even the AI is saying, Shiva, I'm confused why this market is doing all this. No, signals will be available for all the annual plan members and the trial plan. Yes, it will be available. What is the Dow doing now? This is a strange market, right? Sometime back, the Dow was around 70, 80 points down. Now the Dow is recovering minus 34. But our markets is playing on different sentiment altogether. What is the sentiment which we are playing with? We are playing with our domestic cues, correct? Okay, let them start that. Considering we will start with the two candle theory. Now you guys know how to decode the OI data. Now you know everything in the chart and other thing. Extended to the connecting dots is a setup called as two candle theory, which I invented it a couple of years back. So what is this all about? As a scalper, we just needed to find one or two good strategies in the market and then make money. This particular strategy can not only be used by the scalpers, any intraday traders, definitely yes, you should be able to do it. So the two candle theory is all about finding a breakout trades in the index futures and options. Please do not try this in the stock futures or stock options. This is only applicable in the index futures and index options. So what we needed a perfect one or two good trades in a day for us to make money. So in terms of like in a kingdom model, which I used to say, we just needed to look to win in the battle rather than winning the complete war. No one will be able to predict exact top and exact bottom. Many a times we always think I should have bought it here and it could have gone all the way up here and I should have squared off only at the top. We will never be able to do it. All we needed to do is be happy with whatever that we are able to get it, be it 20, 30, or 50 points. There has always been like in the scenarios in the past. I don't know how many of you felt that. I also have the feeling. When you buy something at 200, you would have squared off at 220. You would have waited for 2 hours, you would have squared off at 220 with 20 rupee profit. But after squaring off at 220, the price would have gone to 400 within the next 30 minutes or so. You would have been literally cribbing yourself like, oh no, man, I waited 2 hours, but I got only 20 rupees. I would have waited for another 15, 20 minutes. I would have got another 200 rupees more. We all felt that, right? Several times, not once or twice, several times. But that's how the market operates. Don't always think that we will be able to get all the trades in our favor all the time. Be consistent with what you're getting, then automatically things will fall in place. When I say consistent, you should be able to win the battles, not the war. When I say win the battle, make some 2-3 trades, 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. Why I say not the war? Many a times we think that we wanted to win the war, we wanted to capture the bottom and the top, and even if though there is a profit of 60, 70 rupees on the table, we lose it because by the time we wanted to book it, it would have reversed and it would have gone to minus 70 or minus 100. How many of the times you would have seen your profits from 50,000 to minus 1.5 lakhs? Have you seen that? Yes. Why? We would not have booked it at the timely manner and then we would have lost a bigger chunk. That's the reason now I want everybody to be yourself as a king now. I want all of you. I know there are a lot of queens here, but now everybody, both men and women, are all going to be considered as kings. Because in the chess, you needed to play a different game altogether, and I will tell you how you needed to play the game now. How many of you play chess here? Someone who plays chess, then definitely you guys will be able to understand it better. But someone who doesn't, try to use this as an opportunity to go and learn chess because it will be very intriguing and you will definitely be able to improve your mindset. Why I say mindset? Because for trading, mindset is going to be very, very important. Okay, so that's the reason we wanted you to be considered as a king now, and you guys are going to be playing a game of chess. You guys are all the kings now. Okay, you're all the kings, and your indicators are your soldiers. You know which are the indicators which we use. Okay, you know which are the indicators which we are going to be using in the table now. So you are the king and your indicators are your soldiers. As a king, you needed to know which are the indicators or the soldiers. We will say the indicators as the soldiers so that you will be able to understand it better. Okay, which are the soldiers? You needed to use it on the battlefield to defend your kingdom. What is your kingdom? It's nothing but your capital. Imagine you have 1 lakh capital, you needed to protect that 1 lakh capital in the market. As a king, that is your topmost priority. So what the king has to do? He has to play with his resources very meticulously in the battlefield. That means he has to play in the trading very, very carefully. He cannot just go blindly use his, capital everywhere. He has to play like and see what is that best for the kingdom and then take trades according to that. Now, we will see how each of these indicators are going to help you as a soul, like and how you needed to deploy your soldiers to win the battle. To win the battle. You guys are always intrigued about two candle theory, right? Now I'll show you the component. Now I'll let you know why I all wanted you to be king, not the queen. For me, open interest is the most important weapon in my arsenal. When you ask me, Shiva, in trading, which is going to be your most favorite one, I will always say open interest. Why? Without open interest, nothing can move in the FNO segment. Be it without they create the position, without someone coming and selling a position, nothing can move, right? That's the reason open interest is going to be the most important element. So what we have done, we have given the most important role of queen equal to the open interest. So when I say open interest, from here on, you needed to put, okay, I see the queen here. Okay, queen is moving in long build-up. Queen is moving into short build-up. I want you guys to think like that. Next, weapons equal to the volume. So if you see in a battlefield, the volume is going to be most important. So weapons, and some use the small weapons, some use the large weapons, like the machine gun, the pistols, or the tank, heavy machinery, and everything. So if the candles is getting formed large, then the heavy machinery is used. That means there is a large battlefield. Big players are coming in and fighting. If it is a small volume candle, then it is all someone is playing like, and you and me are playing on Diwali day with the small pistols. Okay, we are all playing with the Diwali pistols only, guys. Honestly telling you, we don't have the real pistols to fight with these guys. We are all playing with the Diwali pistols. Okay, you just needed to remember that. Okay, next, territory equal to the RSI. What is the RSI? The levels at which you will be able to play. As a buyer, you needed to know which level you needed to play. As a seller, you need to know which are the levels wherein you will be able to play. You cannot go into the enemy territory. Imagine if the RSI is above 50, 60 or 70, you cannot go and sell it because it is in bullish mode and it will keep on going higher. That means you are into the opponent territory. You needed to know which is the level at which you needed to play. That's the reason RSI equal to the territory. Last but not the least, the candle is equal to the battle. What is a candle? The candle will show whether it is in green or red or whatever it is, right? If it shows in green, that means that particular gang is winning. If it is showing in red, that means this particular gang is winning. So the candles will determine and tell you whether the battle is won by the green army or the red army. That's what we will be looking at. Followed by that, we have 4 indicators which we use. Correct? Most important 4 indicators on the chart which we use is the parabolic SAR, which I give it to the bishop. Why bishop? You know how the bishop moves, right? How the bishop moves? The bishop moves like this. Correct? It will either go like this or like this. So the parabolic SAR has all the parameters which fulfill the bishop. So I have given the bishop. Next comes the knight. What is knight? It's a horse in the chessboard. It will move like an L. So how it will make? 1, 2 and 1 step here. Can you see this? Whenever the like an 1 and then 2 moves here, 1 and then 2 moves here, 1 and then 2 moves here, 1 and then 2 moves here. It almost resembles the way how a knight in the chessboard does. You will see the super trend moving. So again, we are using all these indicators of the soldiers on 3-minute or 5-minute time frame. And here I have given you the values as well. Next, the least important indicator of the chart, but this is the most interesting guy. I will tell you why. You needed to know this pawn guy very well. This guy can help you in a war for a king to win it, or he can go against you as well. This guy is the most important guy for the king. Why? He is going to be at the forefront of your battlefield. So you needed to feed him well. For quite a few times, if you are feeding him well, he will take care of you. If you are not feeding him well, he will go become your enemy and he will start working for your enemy. You will say, my king is not treating me well, I will now work for you. Then you will see the same pawn becoming a resistance. If this guy is going for the first time here, he will help the king. If he is keep on going and if you are letting him to go and touch this, next time when it goes up and comes back, that will act as a support. That means he is working for your enemy, not for you anymore. That's the reason we are using the pawn, which is equal to your WMA. And last but not the least, the rook equal to the VWAP. This is the most rook. If you look at it in the chart, like in the chessboard, after the queen, rook will be the most important character. You will be able to do a castling with the king only with the rook. I don't know how many of you know about the castling. If you remember, that is the most important guy who can do it. No one else has the possibilities except the rook. You will be able to switch sides and protect the king. Okay, so that's the reason VWAP is the most important one. Why? It is like in a solid rock, like in an elephant. If you are breaking this, then you are breaking like an elephant's fort and then you are going ahead. That's the reason we have given you this called as the rook or equal to the VWAP. Now you guys have got the gist of it. You got all the indicators which you are going to be using. Queen equal to open interest, weapons equal to the volume, territory equal to the RSI, candles equal to the battle, and bishop equal to parabolic SAR, knight is equal to the super trend, pawn is equal to the WMA, and rook is equal to the VWAP. Now, I have not shown the king's picture because you guys are the king. We will now see how you needed to initiate a trade position, being on the long side or on the short side. So, what are the things which we needed to do? How to initiate a long trade in index futures, or buying a call options, or selling a put options. How we will do that? We will see that now. If the index futures trades above the VWAP, following parameters to be checked for the 2 candle theory. What are that? First and foremost, whether your queen or the open interest is equal to long build-up or short covering. We will just go into the first example. I'll just show you that. Again on the 13th. So people who have missed on 13th, I'll just show you that. Yesterday, few of you have missed it, right? I'll show you that. So what are we looking at? We are looking for two consecutive bars of 50K. First one was here. Second one was almost 46K. I would consider it as 50K. The third one is almost 52K. So still we can consider these two as a two candle theory, provided both are having similar volume. Yes, we are getting the volumes here. So think that two consecutive bars of 50K and see whether your open interest showing long build-up or short covering. When the market is moving, I'll just show you that. What is this guy? When the market is moving up, OI is also moving up. Which category it is in? It is in long build-up or short covering? Long build-up? Whether the queen shows long build-up or short covering. Next, your RSI trading above 50, between 50 and 75. Because above 75, you know it is overbought territory. See whether it is trading above the 50 to 75. This is done. What is your RSI is doing? This is the area. It is around 74. Is it an opportunity? 73, 74? Yes, it is. Correct? If it is trading between that area, it is an opportunity. Next, volume of two consecutive bars of more than 50K in Bank Nifty, 125K in Nifty. You are getting more than 50K in two consecutive bars here. Consider this as a 1, but we are looking at 1 and 3. You are getting it. Correct? Next, all your soldiers, bishop, pawn, knight and rook below the candles. Who are the bishop? Parabolic SAR, WMA, super trend and your VWAP. All of them should be below. All of them are below. This is your parabolic SAR, your super trend, your VWAP, your WMA. All of them are below when the candle is getting the two candle theory. When all your parameters are fulfilled, as a king, you needed to deploy your resources in the third candle with the first candle low as a stop loss. What is your third candle? This is your third candle. We are going to deploy our capital here, 20% or 30% of the capital with first candle low as your stop loss. So here the white line is here, but we will be keeping it somewhere around here. So in that scenario, what you needed to do, once you deploy it, you have 3 full minutes for you to deploy your resources. As a king, you know, I am into the enemy territory. I'm going to make a killing. I'm going to fight with these guys. I have all the things in my arsenal. Now I needed to deploy it and then go and take a trade confidently. You needed to take a trade confidently. Once this done, what you needed to do? You just needed, if you're a positional player, keep this as a stop loss for the whole day. If you're an intraday player, keep trailing with the previous candle low as a stop loss. Even as a scalper, all I require is 1 or 2 candle. That is more than sufficient. As a 1 or 2 candle, more than sufficient. I don't need anything major. Okay, I don't need anything major. This will be perfect trade as a scalper. This will be a perfect trade for the positional player. Imagine if you keep your stop loss here for the whole day, you would have been able to capture 400 to 500 points easily. Easily 400 to 500 points. This is how the 2 candle theory for a long trade will work. In case, if your first candle low is hit, then your fourth is breached, time to back off. So, in case of the market reverses, third candle, you are making an entry, fourth and fifth candle, the market reverses. And if it is hitting your stop loss level, as a king, you will just book your loss and get out of the trade. As a king, one more thing which you can do. If your final defense is here, that is your VWAP or the rook, if it is still there, try to hold it for some time. If this guy is also giving up and you don't have anything in your kitty, because you don't have any other indicators or your soldiers below, right? So when you don't have any soldiers to defend, there is no point as a king. You needed to keep your capital. You just needed to accept your loss and then book the losses and then move on. The long trade can be initiated in either Bank Nifty or Nifty futures or in index call options, or we can also sell the put options when only the above parameters fulfill. Is it a beautiful concept? Why only 50K? Because that is how the historical volumes I have calculated it. 125K for the Nifty. Have you ever thought about the markets in a chess format? Have you ever seen anyone giving you this kind of an example? This is all like in markets also does the same thing, right? All these indicators are almost similar to that, right? Now, we will look at the next for the short trade. Guys, I don't think anyone will be able to forget this two candle theory from here. Because I've given you in a simple term how you can use these indicators. Now think about it. If you wanted to take a short trade, what are the parameters to be fulfilled? If the index trades below the VWAP, we'll go and show the example. Yes, this PPT will be uploaded in today's folder. Don't worry. I'll be sharing you this PPT. You don't need it to take a screenshot. I'll be sharing it with you all. Where exactly? I wanted to show you 1, 2 candle on the downside in the pitch. Guys, the volume what we are looking at. Okay, this is something which I will try to show you now. Or 20 to 30 points. But if you're a positional player, you can look for easily 200 points on the Bank Nifty, at least 50 to 70 points on the Nifty. I'll just see. Yes. Okay. We'll show it for the Nifty here. Okay. Bank Nifty, we have seen an example. We'll see the Nifty example now. But unfortunately, Nifty, it has been well controlled. Okay. So let's see whether what is going to be happening. So, we just needed to look at whether all the candles are trading below the VWAP. The following parameters to be checked. Whether the open interest shows short buildup or long unwinding. What is this category? Long unwinding and short buildup. How it is short buildup? Markets are falling, OI is jumping. Can you see this? I'll repeat the targets again. Around 200 points for positioner, around 70 to 80 points on the Nifty, and 200 points on the Bank Nifty. If you're scalping, 40 to 50 points in the next 2-3 minutes, or like in a 6-15 minutes or so. Okay. And the most important thing in this one, what we needed to do, whether the open interest shows short buildup or long unwinding. It shows both. Long unwinding, markets are falling, and then again falling, short buildup. Both are shown. Again, this is all on 3-minute time frame. You can look at our 3-minute or 5-minute. I prefer 3 minutes. That's better actually, because you have plenty of time for you to analyze all the data points in 3 minutes and then take a trade. This is fulfilled. Next, RSI territory trades below 40, between 40 and 25. Can you see what is happening with the RSI? RSI is extremely oversold. When it is oversold or overbought, we needed to wait for it to jump and then we needed to sell it. Don't jump into the trade if the RSI is already below 20. That means you are getting too deeper into your enemy territory, wherein your enemy can come and attack you. Okay, you are getting too deeper into your enemy territory. Never do that. So most important thing is you needed to look for the RSI between 40 and 25. Even though other parameters are getting fulfilled, wait for the RSI to jump, and then get into the trade. Now, volume or weapons of two consecutive bars should be above 50K for Bank Nifty, 125K for Nifty. Can you see this? How the volumes have been for this? This is around 9:30. This is at 10 o'clock. This one is 136. This one is 171. This one is 232. But already the markets have like fallen crazier. Now, in this scenario, when you see this kind of an ascending order bar, it is going to be giving you a lot more confirmation that every time if it goes near to the super trend or the VWAP, you will get to see a rejection. You will get to see a rejection. Now, most important thing, once the RSI is bouncing here, can you see this? Every bounce towards the VWAP is getting sold. Can you see this? Again, it is back to square one, came to the day slow. And now, who's the one which is defending now? Can you see? I told you about the pawn, right? This guy can play, can play for the king and play against the king. Though this guy is below everything, this guy is now playing against the king. Why is that? He said, as king, I tried to defend you once, twice, but you are not even supporting me. You are not putting me enough money. Then I'm going to give up. He is giving it up. And then comes your knight. He says, king, don't worry, I am there. I'm right in there. Let them come to me. I know how to defend these guys and I will pull them down. Now this guy is pulling them down. There are two guys who are up. One is your VWAP, next one is your rook, and your knight is above. The guy who is below is your WMA and your PSR, bishop and your pawn. Pawn is saying, king, you were not feeding me well. Now I'm going to support the other kings. Can you see this? This guy is supporting the other king now. Now what the king has to say? He will say, why don't you come back again to my territory, man? Come on, let me just can give you some more. The same will go for this guy also, super trend as well. He will be trying to defend you for a couple of times. One time for sure. Second time, if he is going there, he will definitely try to break and then go all the way up to the rook to test what the rook is capable of. Okay, so that's the reason it is very important. As a king, you needed to support this territory. You and me will not be able to do it with the Diwali pistols. It has to be done by the large players. Okay, all we needed to do is what the large players are doing and then go and play along with them. That should be our game of action. Clear? Now, it is giving you the resistance. So once this is happening, we will try to take a trade on the downside. Every rise as an opportunity, we will enter. First candle high is it. Imagine this is your two candle. If this is your two candle, this one and this one, you are entering into the third trade provided all your parameters are fulfilled. Where is your stop loss? Your stop loss is somewhere around here. Can you see this? Whole day, the stop loss is not getting breached. They are just going towards the territory. They are not getting there. Can you see that? That is how the market operates. So why this particular area is not getting breached? The reason is it's purely the money that has been deployed by these large players. They will try to defend it. Okay, they will try to defend it. That's the reason we needed to go with the large players. Whenever they are pumping in the money, we will go and join them. Don't even bother when the market is going to be trading between this VWAP multiple times getting tested. Don't try to do anything on that particular day. And the most important one, when is the ideal time for me to play the strategy? Between 9:45 to 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay? Between 9:40 to 2:30. Why we entered on the second time when we entered into the market? The pure logical reason is it was trying to fall, and moreover it was having a multiple rounds of resistance. That's the reason we entered. Again, it is a scalping opportunity. As a scalper, I will look for multiple opportunity. But someone who's going to be playing for the first time, who's not having enough experience, guys, you will get there. You will also do multiple trades like me, but it will take several years. Don't try to initially and take every trade. 9:45 to 2:30 is the time wherein we will follow strategy. Anything before 9:45, 9:15 to 9:45, we have different strategies. I'll explain you. Between 9:45 to 2:30 is the time wherein we will be using this two candle theory. Clear? 9:15 to 9:45. I'll tell you opening trade strategy, the BTST strategy, what these guys are going to be doing and so on. After 2:30, we will be looking at the BTST. Okay, even for the short trade, it is the same concept. Imagine if you're entering on the third candle, keep the first candle high as your stop loss. This is your entry. And as long as if it is giving you like a 3-4 candle move, you will take the trade. But what I've observed is there an entry now? I wouldn't do that because the market has already been falling. There is news flow which is happening, and Bank Nifty is also like in doing some kind of a recovery. There is a news that it is all been like a news has been withdrawn and so on. So please be careful. This market is absolutely trapping the people. It's not for like small players. Okay, it is not for small players. And as long as this gap is not getting filled, I'm still a little bit of worried because all of a sudden you might get to see some news coming in and then the market doing a sudden reversal. Okay, usually on a 3-minute time frame, we have seen the gaps getting filled 80% of the time on the same day or the following day. Same day or the following day. Guys, I will be explaining the opening trade and other things. Please, let's go one by one and we will get there. Okay. Now, you guys have got this idea. So how you will be taking a trade? Which gap I'm talking about? Do you see in the Bank Nifty? There is a gap between these two candles. The low on this candle is around 45,028. High on this candle is 45,021. There is a 7-point gap. I will be showing you more examples of this. Don't worry. I'll be showing you more examples. Now you guys got it? How the two candle theory is played out? So, as a kingdom, you may not be able to play only with you, right? You needed some allies as well. When you're playing for some protection, your soldiers alone is not going to be enough. You needed someone who needed to also help you. The biggest problem in the market is you are waging a battle against an unknown enemy. We all do not know whom we are waging a battle. Any of you know who's your buyer or a seller? No one knows it, but we are buying it, selling it to someone. So that's the reason we are waging a battle against an unknown enemy. We needed to use the foreign allies to our advantage. What are the foreign allies? The Dow futures. We needed to be looking at previous day close, how it was, and how the live futures trade is playing out. Yesterday, the Dow futures closed at almost 70, 80 points down. Today, the Dow futures is trading at minus 60 points down. So it is negative. So the global markets are also on your side. Next, Asian indices, Nikkei, Shanghai, and Hang Seng. What are these three guys are doing today? Nikkei has fallen 1.5%, Shanghai is falling, Hang Seng is also falling 300, 400 points. All of them are on your side. Next comes your European indices, the DAX, CAC, and the FTSE. What are these guys doing? Yesterday they closed in green. Where are they now? Where are they now? We'll go and see them. Can you see them? All of them are 1% down. Yesterday they closed in green. Now all of them are 1% down. They are also on your side. Then comes your next India VIX. This guy is strange today, right? India VIX by this time, it should have been more than 11, 12 and so on. But this guy is not even moving an inch. He is just playing around in the territory. The India VIX is just playing around. So this guy is not on your side. Except India VIX, you have all of them on your side. Crude, it is almost falling, but it is on higher end. Dollar index, it is spiking. Bond yields, it is spiking. And there is an event in news. Yes, there is an event in news. Yesterday, there was a Fed event. And the news, what is the news which is happening? Regarding the Canada-India tensions. Whether the Canada Pension Fund is going to pull out the funds from us. All those things are playing out. All of this are like in playing for you or against you. Except one factor, all of them are in your favor or no. Now you understand why I'm tracking all of them? Is it all making sense? How you needed to form whether to be a bullish player or a bearish player? Now we will see a perfect trade setup with an example. This is a perfect trade setup. If you look at it, on this particular day, this is on 10th August 2021, the market were in a straight line till around 132. After 130, it started to fall with the volume. This is on Bank Nifty when it was trading around 36,000. It started to fall. What is the time? It is around 1:45, 2 o'clock. What is the strategy timings? 10 o'clock till 2:30. It is happening before that? So once it is happening, your RSI is almost at like in 27, 28. We are entering our trade into the third candle with the first candle high as a stop loss. If you are shorting this market, this will be your stop loss. If you're entering it, fourth, fifth, sixth, it is already done. Here it is getting into oversold territory. We will try to book the profit somewhere around here. Is it not enough? From almost 36,200 to 36,000 odd levels, it is more than sufficient. 150 points in 10 minutes, I should be happy. Where is your next trade then? When it is getting near to the WMA or your pawn. And then you can also look for one round of a resistant trade. This is a weak trade. This is a strong resistant trade when it is going near to the super trend. If it is going near to the super trend, again, I'll try to short this market or buy a put or sell a call. Again, when it is going near to the VWAP, I will do that. But by the time it has crossed already 230, 245, then I wouldn't consider all this rejection trades. All this VWAP support trades and resistant trade and everything should be tried only between 10 and 230. Got it? 230 to 240 maximum. Then we will see another trade on the upside now. Another trade on the upside. In this example, we are seeing on the call side. Guys, always look for any trade which is coming in the morning. It will give you a lot more confidence. Morning, the market opened. There was like a wild moves happening between 9:15 to 10:30. 10:30, you saw everything is going above, and you saw the PSR is forming below your super trend or your night, your VWAP or the rook, or your like an WMA or the pawn. Every guy is below. The candles are forming with more than 50K volume. RSI is between 50 and 75. Third candle will be your entry. With the first candle low, the market would have given you another easy 100, 150 points easily. Next, if they are breaking your WMA and your super trend, what is your next level? It is your VWAP. When they are coming near to the VWAP, are they falling with volume similar to the way they moved? No, they are not falling with volume. In that scenario, I will use every opportunity near to the VWAP as a VWAP support trade to take this market, provided the trending OI data and every other data on the OI is also supporting. Just look at the trending OI data. That will also give you the confidence. Once it is moving higher, you will be able to scalp for 10, 15 and 20 points, easily make money. This might be a sideways day wherein the trending OI may not be that much comfortable, but still you will be able to make some money and then get out of the market. Clear? This is another example. In this one, though this is like more than 50K, you can look at it. This is a golden crossover. Not only a golden crossover, it is a crossover. Why we have included this is, when it is happening with the volume, when the super trend is moving, the the WMA is already moved, but only the super trend is doing a crossover here. With the volume, on those days, you might easily get 50 to 100 points on the Bank Nifty. When it is a golden crossover, we normally get 200 to 300 points when it is happening. I'll show you the example of golden crossover as well. This is a good one because with the volume, it has moved and the market has given you that opportunity. So this is how the two candle theory plays out in the market. I'll show you a few more examples as well. Okay. We will be showing you a lot more examples. I'll show you that. Veera, next time I'll try to do that in the presentation mode, but like in presentation mode, I may not be able to quickly see the chart and other thing. That's the reason we don't use them. So how to exit the trade? As I told you, imagine if you're taking a trade here. Okay, 1, 2, third candle is your entry. This will be your stop loss. This is your entry point. Third candle is your entry point anywhere. Fourth or the fifth candle, you can exit anywhere or keep using the previous candle high as your stop loss. Okay, if the market is moving, this candle high will be a stop loss. So in this candle, you would have got an exit. So how frequently we'll be getting this two candle? Earlier we used to get at least 10 or 12 in a month. Does it more than for sufficient? So how should we average our position on the upside? That we will use the risk calculator. I'll tell you that. Entry and exit for the crossover. Entry, if you are entering at the crossover level, imagine if you're entering at the crossover level, look at the crossover point, that will be a stop loss level. So today, is this a crossover? Yes, no. Yes? Why? It has happened with the volume. The fall is happening and then the crossover is happening here. Okay? It is happening with the volume and the stop loss will be this level. Crossover with whom? The super trend piercing the VWAP. Super trend has to pierce the VWAP. This is your super trend piercing the VWAP. It should not be the other way around. Always the super trend has to pierce the VWAP. Guys, yes, if there is no two candle, we will not be able to take a two candle theory. But I will be teaching you at least 10 or 12 odd strategies in the upcoming days. Okay, how to use the golden crossover, how to use the trending OI crossover, how to use the OI expiry day. So use which is going to be convenient to you on those particular days. As I told you, the stop loss for that crossover is that particular level. Okay, when the crossover is happening, that will be your stop loss. Imagine if you're entering in the next trade. This will be your stop loss level. You are entering at 18,819. The win rate is almost 70 to 80%, guys. You try it. I want you guys to try it after this. Okay, then you will get to know whether it is really working or not. That's how we have been working on it. So you guys try it. Guys, but the most important thing as a king, you just needed to start protecting your capital. Okay? You needed to start protecting your capital. So how many of you now understood the two candle theory? I made it very simple because after the connecting dots, this will be making easy sense for you to do that. So why don't we use the two candle theory at open? Because we don't use it 90% of the time. Whatever the positions which they have created after like in 2:30 to 3:30, they try to adjust it in the morning. That's the reason between 9:15 to 9:45, we don't use this two candle. You will see a lot of intraday moves happening. Only after 9:45, the success rate has given like in more than 70-80%. That's the reason we use it above that. Remember the RSI levels and everything. Nagesh, I'll be showing you more examples of one. Don't worry. Anyway, you guys will be getting to see that in the upcoming days. What is the gamma blast? Gamma blast is nothing when there is a huge short covering happening. The spikes on the say for example, the OTM prices will move from 10 to 100 odd levels. Okay, how it moves, we will be seeing in the OI expiry day strategy. Yes, Soumya, we are able to see all the chat windows and everything. In which strategy we'll be getting more trades? All of them will give you opportunities. We may not be able to say which is going to give you higher trades and so on. There are days wherein certain strategies will not work. There are days wherein certain strategies will work. Market always works in a pattern. There will be a week where the buyers will be able to make money. There will be a week where the sellers will be able to make money. There will be a week where only overnight players will be making money. Setu, every indicator which is there, everything will work as you told. Now you would have understood the importance. Yes. How to identify the gamma blast? Earlier we used to look at between 2:30 and 3:30. Looking at the OI data, we will be able to identify that. I will be explaining you when I show the OI expiry day strategy. Should we select the option strike based on the index or the futures? I will normally select where the index or the futures are trading and then choose it. As I told you, more importantly, I will be looking at the delta to choose it. What to do in consolidating market? You just needed to take a break, go out for a movie, enjoy your time out for a movie. Now the market is again moving it on the upside. So where exactly will you take a trade now? If the market is moving higher, where exactly there is an opportunity for you to take a trade? This is Nifty for you. Near to VWAP. Why? After the two candle theory today, the Nifty hasn't gone to the VWAP at all today. So if it is going near to the VWAP, that's the area wherein I will try to take a trade. It already tried once, but it didn't go and touch it. So if it is going again for the second time, I will go with it. But what is it? What is the time now? Time is around 1:15. Till what time the two candle theory is valid? 2:30 to 2:40, we can look at it. If it is happening after 2:30, 2:40, don't go and say, Shiva, like you told me to take a rejection trade at the VWAP, I took it, but the time was already 3 o'clock. I wouldn't. Okay, there are mistakes which you will commit. Don't do that. Okay, please. These strategies are something which we... And guys, these strategies, please only apply it on Bank Nifty and Nifty. As of now, Fin Nifty and Sensex futures are not showing any greater volume. In case in future, if it is like an increasing in futures, then I will let you know what is the volume to be considered. But as of now, only consider this for Nifty futures and Nifty Bank Nifty. Guys, I will be explaining you the straddle chart and other things when we are going into the Vipul segment. Don't worry. Guys, we have most of the indicators which is available, but there are some indicators which may not be available. Otherwise, TradingView has to shut shop, because if you are giving everything free, then you will not be able to buying subscription from the TradingView at all. Yes, we have Vipul's mobile app for Android phones, but with not all features, but like in almost 80 to 90% of the features. So Bank Nifty soldiers are turning against the king now. Bank Nifty or the Nifty. So he's tried to defend it, but now he is trying to support the other king now. Okay, now on the Nifty, what the Nifty is doing, almost all three indicators are below. Now the king will be waiting for his most important indicator, Rook, to defend him. Correct? So Rook is the one which is going to be giving you all that. One click is available on mobile browser, not on the app. Vipul's provide the stock to trade. We will be only providing you the FNO stocks, not for all the stocks, guys. FNO stocks are available on the Vipul's, yes. So what are they trying to do on the Nifty? Why it is moving up, whereas the Bank Nifty wanting to go down? What was the clue? This is your Bank Nifty. This is your Nifty, sorry. Are you able to get the clue why they are doing that? Earlier the premiums were close to 20 odd rupees. Now the premium erosion is happening on the put side. Call side, the discounts are getting into the premium side now. That's the beauty. That's the reason you needed to be tracking these premiums on the expiry date. Guys, Zerodha is charging 2000 rupees on the API, but all other brokers are not charging anything. So people who are asking me one click how you needed to activate and trade, guys, all I want you to do is click on this one click platform. All of you have been given access. Go to broker list. You can just add the broker whomever you wanted to add it. Add a broker. Just give me a minute. Add a broker. Choose which broker you wanted to add. Imagine if you have Alice Blue or Choice or Dun, Expresso, Finvasia, 5 Paisa, Flat Trade, Fires, Goodwill. We have given you plenty of options. TradeSmart, Zerodha, and Kotak Neo, everything is there. Imagine TradeSmart and Expresso is one which we have been. All you needed to do is, you were given a video how to add these fields. Client ID, app secret key, ASCII, you can name it, and then add the broker. Once you add the broker, just go into this broker list. You would see all the brokers whom you have added. This is all like a one-time activity. Once you are done with that, beginning of the day after 8 a.m. every day on the trading day, you just needed to generate a token. So once you generate a token, you just needed to sign out and then enter username, password, and then it will get activated. Once it is activated, click on the play button. It will show you broker selected successfully. Click on this, and then it will show you on the top. You enable this. It will show you the lot size. Whatever the lot size you wanted to buy per like in a click, you can choose it. I would choose like an around 2. And then I wanted to buy a put here. Okay. So what I will try to do is use the down arrow, because I've enabled this, right? Use the down arrow. It will automatically buy me the put. Can you see? Every click, it will keep on buying me that. How quickly we are able to enter, which other platforms will take a lot of time. Now, once I see this, the profit is eroding pretty fast. I'll just go and look into the chart. The market is like and keep heading higher and higher. And now let me see where is the Bank Nifty. If it is going near to the super trend, there I will try to average my position. So I needed to wait till the Bank Nifty gives me another round of a move towards the territory. So I wouldn't be too keen to average my positions here. We already have around 500 quantities, whereas the Nifty is heading towards this territory. Can the Nifty head towards this area? Wherein we'll be able to short the Nifty as well. So Nifty has to go there for me to short it. Yes, you can change the quantity. Whatever the quantity which you wanted to, you can change it. And moreover, if you feel out of this 570, I wanted to exit partially. Exit 25%, which is 135. Exit 50%, 285. Exit 75%, it is around 420. Exit 100%, 570. You can just click this, it'll automatically exit it. Next, you will be able to, by default, you can set the stop loss, and also you can set a target. I want 75%, 75 points as my target, and 75 points. Whichever is getting hit first, it'll automatically consider that. Now, if I wanted to take some more positions here, I'm just taking few more here at 425 odd levels. It is keep on moving it higher, right? Bank Nifty is also going higher. But for Bank Nifty, I'm just going to be looking for this gap level as well. I just draw a line. So I wanted to see whether the Bank Nifty has the potential to go up to this level and then reverse it. Okay, Nifty is the one which is taking it higher and higher. Let's see. Can the Bank Nifty get towards the territory? This is the area wherein I'm going to be averaging it aggressively, because I'm expecting the market to give me one round of a reversal from here to fill the gap and then come back. Around 45,026 on the chart. Guys, please be careful with the Nifty. Let's look at the Nifty data now. Trending OI on the Nifty. Nifty is having an expiry today. 15 crore to 10 crore, which is massive. Bank Nifty, 1.76 to 84. This is also more than 50%, right? That's a good one. Can the Bank Nifty add some more? Nifty is not able to move beyond that level. So why am I taking the Bank Nifty trade? It is falling with the volumes, and the OI data and everything is suggesting that can be a further round of resistance near to the super trend. I'm taking more trades near to the resistance. So whatever the quantities which we got, we can unwind like this. In one click, we can square off whatever the positions. And then if you feel that I wanted to trail it using the profits, whatever that I have, you can look at this way, close the positions, set the trailing, and then leave it. Whichever comes first, it'll get hit. Can you see this? Done. It closed. So your MTM stop loss level at 17,000 got hit. We got around 3,500 rupees. How easy it is now? I don't think any other platforms in India at this current juncture who have given you so much flexibility to place the stop loss at MTM level, place the stop loss at this, and everything. Guys, have you ever exited in such a quick format? And now, if I wanted to quickly enter and exit, look at this. Just like one click, you will be able to see the profit here. And if you feel that the profit is enough for you, if you feel that it is around 1,500, loss is 1,500 or whatever it is, just click this one button, it will close your position. Let me see. Just that's it. We closed it. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Again, you wanted to enter. Close. Done. How many seconds we were there in the trade? Can you see this? This is your trade book. We entered at 448, we exited at 450, and all in 2 seconds. 6 seconds to be precise. Clear? Guys, we use TradeSmart. That's a link which I have shared. How many of you have opened the TradeSmart Unlimited plan? If you have not, I'll share the link again so that you will be able to trade at 3,999. There won't be much. Guys, today, I don't know whether you have seen it. Today, I have the privilege to test the market protection orders also, because nowadays the option premiums are getting moving crazy, right? So we are also adding a market protection features. I will share the TradeSmart link with all of you. How you needed to activate the 3,999 plan and everything will be sent across to you because I have been associated with a long time. They have been very good. Whatever the changes which we have asked, they have dedicated servers and everything. That is good actually. They have been keen on doing improvements. And at 3,999, I can do unlimited like in trades with 17k profit. Probably I might lose around 2,000 or 2,500 for all the charges. 15k will come into our account. Yesterday we made around 47, right? After all the taxes and everything, it came around 43. 4k, I don't mind paying it. That's it. That's the way we needed to play. Okay? Yes, 3,999 for a month, wherein we can do unlimited trades. Yes. Imagine if I'm taking a trade in Nifty. Okay. If I wanted to buy the FAR OTMs, look at this, 17,000. The market is trading at 19,000. Let's see what is the price. In Zerodha and other platforms, you wouldn't be allowed to buy like in a FAR OTMs, right? 17,500. The price is taking a little longer. Can you see what is the price at which it is trading now? What if I wanted to buy 250 lots? Can you see how much quantity I bought it? How much quantity we bought it? And I wanted to close this, use the side arrow. We close. We took a slippage of 2,500 rupees because I just bought and closed 50,000 quantity. How much? We take care of the like in dissecting everything in the back end. We just buy it, sell it. How fast it is? How many seconds we were there in the trade? Do you see this? 36, 27 we were in, 40 we are out. I don't think any other platforms in manual world at this like in level would have provided an opportunity to enter and exit in a fraction of second 50,000 quantity. All are in market orders, yes. The slippage, we are working on it. We are giving you an option wherein you can place a market order protection. You can define whether 5% or 10%. Your orders will get only placed between that. Only if the liquidity available. You can go up to, how many lots you can go? Can you see this? You can go up to 15,000 lots in one click. You want to see that? I just placed it on how many seconds it took me for buying it. And now, just use the side arrow, your 50,000 quantity will get sold. That's it. Done? I'm taking the slippage just to show you how good the platform is. Guys, as a trader, I needed to do that. No one, I can't ask anyone else. Yes, you can enter the number of quantities as well, but you needed to choose the limit order. So if you're choosing the limit order here, sorry, you will be able to select, say, for example, I wanted to buy this put. You can enter the price at which you wanted to buy it, 435, how many ever quantity, the lots. You wanted to buy 10 lots, you can just place it and you can place the order. You can go and look it into the order book. It will show you pending. If you don't want it, you can cancel the orders. You can cancel the orders here or there. So the orders will be immediately cancelled. Market protection, we have started testing it. We will show how. Guys, I will be explaining the BTST concept and everything. Don't worry, there is a concept. We will be explaining you that. So with that, the two candle theory is done. Guys, we have created a platform for ourselves as a scalper for not only for scalping, it is for selling as well. You can create the basket orders and everything, whatever that you wanted to. Okay, so you can just sell this particular call. You wanted to add it to the basket, just add it, just add it, just add it. You can see buy, sell and buy, sell. You can click whatever the lot size. Okay, now you just needed to place an order. Click this. Orders are placed. You go and see it. The orders would have been placed, buy, sell and everything. You will see the target, stop loss and everything fixed. And if you wanted to close all position, click this. All positions would be closed. Done? It looks like in a magic. How many of you feel it looks like a magic? Enter, exit, all in fraction of seconds. We entered, exited, all in live market, all are real trades. You can see the order ID and order book and everything is there. Okay, so those who feel it is a paper trading or nothing, it is a real money, real play, real trades. Guys, we have given you one of the best platforms for a manual trading. And the most important thing is once you made money in a particular account, you just close this. Now, go into play this button, go to Zerodha. You don't need it to learn different platforms for different apps, right? You just needed to just play like that. Imagine I wanted to play it in this. We made around 14K in that. And once you are done with this, you move on to the next one, make trade, and then close the positions. So once you feel that this is the profit that is enough for you, just close the position. That's it. Done. We entered 900 quantities. We entered at around 438, 439, 442. We made around 3,000 bucks. Close the trade. Move on to the next one. So if you have like in 5 different brokers, switch from one to another at ease. Will you be able to open and close like this in any trading application? You guys tell me honestly, whether you'll be able to do multiple trades and multiple accounts at the same time, tuck, 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 and then move on. Guys, that's the ease of doing trading with one click. When I say one click, it has to be one click. So in one click, you should be able to enter a position, close your positions, move on. You can click one click to close all your position, cancel all your orders, everything can be done. The only advantage here is the stop loss will be getting placed on your system. Even the brokerage firms will not be knowing where is the stop loss placed. Okay. Only disadvantage is if your internet goes down, your stop loss will also go because the stop loss is being placed in your local system, not on the servers. So if you're placing any stop loss and other things, please ensure that if your internet goes down and comes back, refresh it and then place your stop losses again. Okay. That is the only difficulty because we don't want to have the stop losses placed like that. Guys, when I explain the OI pulse, I'll explain you what is active strike OI and so on. So after the break, I'll be showing you a few more examples of two candle theory, how the two candle theory is playing out and so on. I'll be showing you that. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying the morning session so far. Great. Great. So we'll be back at 2:15. Jayant, all you needed to do is just go into the favorite settings and then change the settings from side to top. That's it. No, Zerodha charges 2K every month. MStock is not available for APIs. That's the reason we are not integrating. There are few brokers like Angel One, Upstocks are not cooperating in terms of providing the APIs the way we wanted it. That's the reason we have not added it. Okay, how did you learn English? Well, that's a tough one. I went like in my mom and dad put me into Anglo-Indian school in my higher secondary for me to learn English. Unfortunately, I didn't learn it over there because I was bunking the class most of the time. I learned my English in the BPO because I needed to converse with the US clients and I have no other choice other than to speak it. Otherwise, you will know how the Chennai slang will be. Okay, I don't know how many of you are there. நான் மச்சி எப்படி இருக்க சௌக்கியமா நம்ம ஏரியாவில் இப்படி இருக்குது உங்க ஏரியாவில் இப்படி இருக்குது நான் மச்சி நீ இது கூட தெரியாம என்ன பண்ணுகிற தெரியுமா நீ ஒன்னெல்லாம் நினைச்சா. This is how we normally speak in the Pakka local. So guys, this is for the people who would have understood the Pakka Chennai local language. From there, the way we used to speak in US call center, This is Dan speaking on behalf of Providers Office. We would love to think about the situation of the provider's claim, how it looked like. From there to this, a slang wherein you should not even be showing your slang when you're talking in the US accent. Yes, yes, the life will throw you different challenges. You just needed to move on. Yes, I was in Defton Korea, yes. Yes, you all needed to try the BPO industry as well. If you guys wanted to learn something wherein you wanted to speak an American accent or an English accent, yes, you try it. Guys, a little bit of in Kannada, but I couldn't learn Kannada fully. But I'm a poor, like in terms of learning the languages. I can't speak Hindi or Kannada or Telugu. Though my mother tongue is Telugu, I can't even utter a single word in Telugu. Can you believe it? But born and brought up in Chennai, so I've been so used to Chennai language. Raja, there are too many questions. I do not know which question you are referring to, but anyway, I'll try to address as many as possible as we are doing it. Malayalam, sorry, Lakshmi, I couldn't, but guys, I am a proud Indian. I have done everything. Being a Telugu guy, lived in Chennai, no Telugu, coming back to Bangalore, living in Bangalore now. You can consider me a Bangalorean. My second home in India is next to Chennai is going to be Bangalore, and then Goa, my favorite place in terms of holidaying, and then moving on. I've done everything in India. Lived in Bombay and Pune for a couple of years. What more you need? I can consider myself a pan-Indian, right? Though I don't speak all the languages, I still consider myself a pan-Indian. It's not necessary. We should just see the connecting dots. Yeah, I'll learn one day, from all of you, different languages when I meet you, all of you. Absolutely. Any city in India, many have asked me, Shiva, why do you didn't settle in abroad? Guys, whatever it is, for me, abroad is just to go enjoy my time and come back to my own country where I can lead a life, whatever that I wanted to do it, which I can't do it there in other countries. Okay, so it's always important. I will do one round of mimicry later, guys. Don't worry. Okay, we'll enjoy the break now and then come back. Okay, see you all at 2:15.
Recording stopped.